You're watching Around Weatherman. This is your tropical update. Fred is beginning to move inland over Florida. You can see the tropical storm force wind field, at least part of it, is already over the Florida Panhandle. And I think the National Hurricane Center really nailed it this time with the tropical storm warnings and their placement. I think that pretty much anywhere you see that blue line, you will see tropical storm force winds, and really anywhere outside of that, I don't think you will. So the storm does still have a little bit of time over the Gulf of Mexico, at least the center does. And in that amount of time, it could strengthen a little bit more before it makes landfall. I don't think we'll see a hurricane out of it, though I do think it could get very close, potentially 65 or 70, I think, is about what it'll be at landfall. And then the storm continues inland, and by tomorrow night, it is expected to become post-tropical as it starts to move over the Appalachian Mountains, and then it continues to dissipate into Wednesday, and that is really the end of Fred right there. Elsewhere in the Atlantic, Grace is sweeping through the Caribbean. Even though it's just a tropical depression, it is not helping Haiti at all with their cleanup efforts. And there are tropical storm watches up for that entire island that Haiti and the Dominican Republic sits on, as well as Jamaica and parts of Cuba as well as tropical storm warnings now for southeastern Cuba, as well as some other islands in the Caribbean. And that is over the next couple of days as the storm sweeps through. And then early on Thursday, we are looking at a potential landfall on the Yucatan Peninsula at that most northeastern corner there. And Cancun, some very popular destinations, some very important cities could be impacted by that. And then the storm continues on through the Bay of Campeche and then makes another landfall in Mexico and northeast Mexico on Saturday morning. So everywhere in northeast Mexico, southern Texas, definitely want to stay on alert for this storm and continue to monitor the progress of it, just as we are going to do on this channel over the next week. Tropical Depression 8 has formed east of Bermuda, and it's basically going to make a circle almost around the island, where we have a tropical storm watch posted, and that is in effect as the storm is expected to become a tropical storm, and some of those winds could reach the island. And that's really it for the Atlantic and the Eastern Pacific. Linda continues to gradually lose strength. It'll be dissipated out by the weekend, and then the Central Pacific is quiet, and that will do it for your tropical update. Please like the video down below and subscribe to the channel. Hit the Rumble button if you're on that platform, and ring that notification bell if you're on YouTube so you get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks for watching, and I'll have more coverage out later this week.